Today's video, DaBaby.
Baby on baby. First, let me start this out, cut. I just gotta get this out before you get into what you're getting to. All right. On behalf of Bridging the Rap Podcast, we're here to say we're discontinuing our relationship with DaBaby, and we will not be doing the interview that we never had scheduled. All right. I just got to put that out there because everybody else who say getting about $1 million worth of advertisement just for simply saying they ain't messing with DaBaby. So I'm saying, hey, we ain't messing with DaBaby now. Somebody tag Shade Room or somebody so they can post it.
It is weird though. You gotta be honest with that, dog, because it is weird. Like, even though I totally disagree with DaBaby, it is kind of weird that everybody coming out and denouncing them and kicking them off their festivals and performances and stuff like that. You got to question, like, what is that about?
I think that advertisement, man, because who said it? Johnny Dang said in the comments, like, he was like, this for clout. I never heard of any of these festivals until they said, we're no longer doing business with
that's what it is.
Yeah. Like, have you heard of, other than, of course.
Okay, I got you now.
So
that
now,
makes sense, though.
Now these little festivals done got nationwide advertisement for the free. So that's why I said we ain't messing with DaBaby, bro. He was scheduled to come on here the 12th of never. Not no more. Not no more, bro.
That's crazy. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Smart, too.
Yeah. Do you think, the gay community got a big voice? I'm thinking they getting calls, too. I'm thinking they got to go with the flow of what fans saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah. That's definitely what's going on. They definitely getting those calls. You know what I mean? And I think they probably are getting ticket sales from that shit when they seeing that they taking this nigga off. You know what I mean? And you have a couple of artists on there that they like. I'm gonna support that.
Man, what's crazy is both you and I kind of agree that this could have been over the day after it happened.
Because, bro, like, when the first situation happened, bro, they really just can't even be like, hey, come on, bro, tighten up. And you come back with the lousy apology, not holding yourself accountable and just being a decent human being, and that's when they really turned up on your ass. But what you gonna say?
It could have been over because all he had to do was apologize. It was a little... Like, you called the first one, I don't even call it an apology. I call it an explanation of why you niggas shouldn't be mad at me. That's what it sounds. Yeah. I was just doing a call to action, man. I'm the live show killer. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to take issue with that. His shows ain't that good, bro. I think he thinks because he's energetic that equates to a good show. He really just be jumping, like, bro, that don't mean you energetic. I give you that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of rappers might be lazy, don't even sing their words. So I give you that. And maybe in this new era of rap, maybe he is the best. Because these dudes, like Rod Wave, shout out to Rod, I love Rod, but I swear this nigga saying about 30% of the words on each song, bro.
He don't have to, though.
That's true enough. Bad
he don't
example
have
right
to,
there.
though.
But other people do the same thing.
Yeah, I got you.
It worked with Rod because it'd be like a choir. The audience turned into a whole choir. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people just kind of give like remember the City Girls? When they went viral for that show, it was like, yeah, we here. We rapping. My cup supposed to be a mic. My bad. I got a real mic and I'm using my cup. You know I'm tipsy. You know what I'm saying? But back on DaBaby, dog, that first one wasn't even really an apology. It was just him saying, this is why you shouldn't be mad. This is why you shouldn't feel the way about what I said, regardless of if you have AIDS or your loved one have died of AIDS or if you're homosexual.
And I feel like he could have said all that, but at least acknowledge at first, like, you offended somebody.
Come on.
You know what I mean? And let him know that, oh, I didn't mean that. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to offend you, my bad. And then go into your whole little spiel, like, you shouldn't be, you know what I mean?
And I think the precedent is there. Like, I can't even count how many celebrities that came out their mouth that said something that offended gay people and simply apologized and it was forgotten by the next week.
Done.
The one that popped on the top of my head is Tracy Morgan. And you know he got a reckless mouth. I don't even know what he said, but he did his apologies. They sounded contrite. People don't even remember anymore. He ain't getting boycotted. He can go do a show wherever he want. You know what I'm saying? It's just that not only did he not get that apology, like his attitude was like, F you. So what? I'm DaBaby. I'm special. I'm an icon. And nigga said I'm an icon. That was his response to not apologizing to people. I'm an icon, bro. And then when he finally gave the real apology after getting dropped from how many shows? 7? Just kept getting dropped from shows.
Yeah, let's get into that part though, bro. Yeah. Like the apology part. We all know it's not genuine. You know that, right?
Yeah. It's not genuine. When I read it, I didn't think it was genuine for a moment, but when I read it, I was happy. I was like, finally, nigga, this is all they was asking for. You know how many famous people give BS fluff apologies and admit that they're wrong, bro? That's all you had to do. But he did a bad job at that, in my opinion. A lot of people were saying it was his publicist that wrote that. If that was his publicist, the second apology, bro, a lot of people were saying the official apology. I don't know if people calling that first response an actual apology. But that's the apology that he finally put out. I was like, finally, bro. I was so happy that he finally simply said, that's all he had to say. Like, people weren't asking you to break your neck. They was asking you to admit that you was wrong and say you sorry to people you offended. But of course, everybody in the comments, like, his publicist wrote that. We don't want to hear it, bro. If a publicist wrote that, they deserve to be fired. Because half the apology is talking about DaBaby. Oh, y'all was being mean to me and I just needed to be educated. I needed some.
Bro.
Bro, you're 29, first of all. Second of all, it's an apology, bro. You're still playing the victim, one, and taking a jab at people who had a problem with what you said, bro. Like, what kind of apology is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was still bad to me. And I don't know if that's how people looking at it, because I think everybody kind of just accepted it and either said it's too late. I don't know if they looked at it as deeply as I look at it. Like, bro, you talking about yourself for a whole paragraph. How people being mean to you because of something you said and refuse to apologize for it. That wasn't a good apology, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't tripping. I'm just saying, like, if his publicist wrote that, he need a better publicist, bro.
So like, what does an apology like this do for DaBaby though? Like, after all this time, because like leading up to this, like he dropped the music video at the end, like basically like all right, I know the music video been recorded, but like the way he did it, like in the middle of all this stuff being hyped up, it was because he was trying to troll like what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the video been recorded, but he knew like I can troll him with this.
And what was the message at the end?
It was like, basically like saying like, if you hate, then stop doing that to other people. Basically, that's what he was saying.
In rainbow colors.
Right.
The audacity.
So I'm wondering how this shit finna play out for DaBaby, because like, in the midst of all this shit, when the shit was at its highest, you dropped that music video, which we know like you was clearly trying to troll these people. Because even though the music video was an old video, like you probably recorded it months or weeks before this thing even popped off, you went back in there and you added that little, what it was, don't hate, like you can't, whatever he said, I forgot what he said, but he put it in rainbow colors, which mean like it was aimed at these people. That wasn't there in the original video. I bet you that wasn't there.
Of course not.
That wasn't there. Not. So now he doing all this stuff, being stubborn, standing on his word. I ain't going back in this, going up on the comments and saying, laughing that I ain't even know I was on this. Who is this guy? And you doing all of this, like, you know what I mean? And now you come back with this apology. It's like, I want to know how that's going to play out. Like, how does that play out? Like,
that's a good question. Because usually when people apologize, it's over. But he drug it out, and he antagonized the people he offended for like a week. He antagonized the businesses saying, we don't want to do business with you anymore because of your action. He kind of gave like a so what attitude. And the sweetest part about this to me, I don't never want to see nobody lose, right? And I hope he get his bearings back, because it's so easy to go broke as a rapper. And I know nobody don't feel sorry for him, but if you blow up like he blow up, your mama house depending on your money, your brother, like, I'm pretty sure he has family that ain't do nothing wrong that he taking care of. Like, his monthly bills got to be like $300,000 altogether. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why it's so easy for these rappers to go broke. They make a lot of money, but the lifestyle is expensive. You know what I'm saying? So I do have some sympathy for him. Can he bounce back though? We just kind of asked the question. You think he can bounce back?
Dude, can DaBaby bounce back? Yeah, he'd be straight, because like when you go into like these blogs and they posting updates on like what's going on with DaBaby, a lot of the comments in there, people just saying like the people who have an issue with DaBaby, they dragging it out, and they on his side. Well, like, y'all ain't gonna hurt his money and all of this stuff. So it's still a large group of people out there that's gonna still.
But them be the ones that ain't spending no money. Like, that's the reason why Boosie can't get canceled. Because it's the hood, the streets, black folks, we support him. So we not gonna cancel him. Like, he can still go make his money. But DaBaby had a pop audience. They will absolutely stop messing with DaBaby. They already have. I don't know if he could get it back, but they will stop messing with him. But like, I'm one of them guys that's kind of iffy on karma. Like, karma pick and choose. But this is karma for DaBaby, because he done so much. But that day, let's not forget what he did that day. He sung his song that he had with Megan Thee Stallion, then immediately brought out Tory Lanez. That was a nasty move, bro. That was a nasty move, bro.
DaBaby is a shitty person, dog.
Yeah.
He is, dog. He a shitty person, bro.
He got a shitty attitude, I know that. I know that much. Man, he slapped the shit out of a woman right here in Tampa, bro. And black people, y'all got to stand up. Black women, y'all got to stand up, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You people, it's people out there right now who are trying to make it to where they don't have an issue with DaBaby. Okay, this is what they're saying. I'm sorry, let me get it right. I seen Dr. Boyce Watkins. I hate that nigga, bro. He said some shit about DaBaby been talking about calling women bitches and hoes every song, but as soon as he say something about the gays, he getting canceled. What does that mean? You think they give a fuck about black people? Like, it's like,
it's not
that, bro.
It's not the gays' fault they willing to stand up and buck for their respect.
Get what I'm saying?
That's not the gays' fault. Black people, we didn't do that. I'm calling out all black people, but the only reason I threw in black women was because they be the main ones in the comments supporting. This man smacked the shit out of a black woman, and if you could, it's old now, but when I was reading them comments, it was all black women saying she hit him in the face with the phone.
Come on, bro.
She should have backed up.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Don't want to get too far off topic, but if you go in the R. Kelly situation where y'all steady talking about protect black women, his only supporters are black women and black men that want to troll and get people mad on social media. But like 90% of his supporters are black women, bro. You know what I'm saying? I used to, jokingly tell my girl she can't play his stuff in the house. But, I was joking, but she still play R. Kelly stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his supporters, bro. So black people and black women, but black people all together, we got to stand up. We should have stood up to DaBaby like, bruh, you just caught back and slapped the fire out of a female, bro. And he got no repercussions for that. Didn't lose no shows. And that's not because there's a secret agenda. It's because black people didn't stand up for her the way gays stand up for themselves.
And that's another topic for another video. Like, I would really like to get into that because if they really wanted to, I feel like they could make a big enough stance and take the bitch and the whole word from being used in rap if they wanted to. I believe they that strong if they wanted to, but it's a big fight. I don't think they're gonna stand up to it it's a big fight if you want to. Yeah. You know what I mean? It'll take not listening to certain artists as soon as they say that shit. You ain't gonna do that though. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Sure. But like I think that's our thoughts on the whole thing, bro. Like, DaBaby, he was wrong for that. I feel like DaBaby is a shit person. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's gonna be like that forever, but from what he's been showing us since the day he's came on the scene, he's been a shit person. And that's our thoughts on it. You got anything else you want to add to it?
Nah, just go look at that Walmart case.
Right.
Just go, because he kind of told us he was getting robbed and we just accepted it. But now the dude family came out and said, well, no robbery. He got into a fight with the fan. And that fan was with his friend, and when his friend went in to try to help break it up, DaBaby pulled the gun and shot the kid in the back. The police said they were never investigating it as no robbery. And if you stop and think about it, man, like, bro, if you want to rob a nigga, you're going to wait till he come out to Walmart. But you're going to rob a nigga in aisle 15 and run all the way through Walmart, wait for the sliding door to open, and then get to your escape? Like, no, you're going to wait for the nigga to leave the store. You know what I'm saying? So I'm almost certain he wasn't getting robbed inside of Walmart, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I
want to hear what y'all think about it though, man, because I've been seeing a lot of people. I don't know who's trolling. I don't know who's for real. But leave a comment. Let us know what we missed, what we said wrong. Until next time, dog. We out.